Alright folks, today we are making this amazing looking dish from Portugal, Francesinha, so stay tuned. It's time to grill. I went to Portugal 2 weeks ago and I had an amazing sandwich. It was so good that I decided to remake this one in my backyard. So let's get started with a pot full of butter, onions, garlic and 2 bay leaves. Start roasting it for 5 or 6 minutes and then add tomato paste. Of course, as always, you will find the whole list of ingredients inside the video description. Before I traveled to Portugal and tried Francesinha, I already saw this in a German TV show, so I was a little bit familiar with the basic idea of that dish. After roasting the tomato paste, onions, garlic and bay leaves, add a glass of white wine and some beef broth. Now, let that simmer and reduce for 5 minutes. I also brought a can of Portuguese beer, which is quite good. Add the beer, give it a good mix, and then let that reduce again for 10 till 12 minutes or so, until you reduced the sauce about 50%. The sauce from the original Francesinha sandwich is a bit thin. I don't like that thinner sauce, so I decided to make mine a little bit thicker. In the meantime, the sauce is reducing, we have plenty of time preheating the grill and keep going with the meat. The version I tried at the Timeout Market in Lisbon was made with beef, but it was like braised beef. I also saw versions with steak, so I decided to go for the steak today. This is a beautiful entrecot ribeye steak, salted from both sides and then grill it 4 minutes per side on high heat. Have you ever been to Portugal or are you familiar with that sandwich? Make sure to leave me a comment anyway. After 4 minutes per side and a little bit of some branding on your steaks, place the steak on indirect heat and let them rest on lower heat until they have the internal temperature to your personal preference. I know that I won't make it for everyone, I'm more or less the medium rare guy. Another part of the sandwich is sausages or breads. Of course, in Spain and Portugal they always use chorizo. I decided to go for some German breads and some German Mettwurst, which is quite a little bit different, but it's really good on that kind of sandwiches. Now here's the reduced sauce, take out the bay leaves and then proceed the sauce. This is the moment where you can check the thickness and adjust this to your personal taste as well. As I mentioned, the original Francesinha sauce is a little bit thinner. Add port wine, brandy and season. I'm using salt and pepper. If you want to check out my version, just visit my Instagram account. I made a reel out of my travel to Portugal just to eat the Francesinha, so make sure to check it out. Time to build the sandwich. Cut the breads and the sausages into thirds and then half lengthwise. Slice the ribeye, make sure to slice it so the slices have more or less the same thickness. This will help while building the sandwich. You will now see why. I place everything in my hex-clad pan, just a roasted piece of bread, ham and then first layer slices of ribeye steak. Then we are adding the Mettwurst, which is close to a Braunschweiger. I know a lot of my English viewers know Braunschweiger. The Bratwurst. Really delicious stuff from my local butchery. Another layer of bread and then cover this completely with cheese. We're using Dutch cheese today. This is Gouda, but you can use any cheese you like. Cover it completely and then place on the indirect part of your grill for 5 or 6 minutes just to get the cheese melted. Cover with the sauce. This already looks really delicious. In the meantime, I have also fried an egg. I haven't showed you that. Top with a fried egg. My Francesinha was served with potato wedges, but I saw versions with fries. Feel free to make the version you like. Here it is, my version of a Francesinha Portuguese special sandwich. I love it. It's really good. I guess this is the perfect hangover breakfast. Can't wait to hear your thoughts about that dish. Have you heard it before? Leave me a comment. Where are you from? What's your favorite sandwich? I really enjoy this one. It's kind of special. I haven't met the 100% flavor of the sauce, but I was quite happy with the results. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and like and share this video with your friends and families. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.